Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am doing 2 videos in one day, so if you notice the same outfit, that is why. But I just wanted to quickly share with you guys our newborn to 3 months favorites, and this also keeps going on with our continued favorites, but things that I found were super essential for us. Luisito is here. He just woke up from a nap, so he is playing in his little jumper. I am by myself because my husband is working, so I am so sorry if the noise is a little bit too much, but in order to get this video out there for you guys, I had to just keep him in there. I'm going to not go in any specific order. I'm just going to be telling you guys things that we really enjoyed. So the first thing that I highly recommend is a good stroller. When we first purchased our stroller, we were so nervous about purchasing it because it was such an expense. But like I said in my previous video, or I'm not sure which one's going up first, that we do plan to have 4 kids. And so the things that we did purchase were some bigger items, but we figured if it didn't work out for this one, it would work out for the next one because we do plan to have more. And the reason why we got this specific stroller is because the reviews were phenomenal. It was super great. The aesthetic was beautiful and clean. I want it to look beautiful as well and just drive really nice, and I feel like this hit all of those checkpoints for me. And it is our UPPA Baby Vista stroller. I absolutely love it. Luisito loved it. We used it every single day. Especially when I was on maternity leave. Sometimes that was the only way that we could get out of the house and do something and just get fresh air, and he honestly loved being outdoors. He still loves going on walks, even now to this day. We're probably going to go for one in a little bit. So the reason why I chose this specific one is because, again, we do want to have more kids, and you can add attachments for 2 kids to 3 kids on the stroller at once. And this was the only stroller I felt that wasn't awkward for the second kid that's on the bottom. So I highly recommend, and everyone that pushes my stroller is like, this thing is so smooth. So I really like that factor a lot about it. So the next thing I want to mention is the Nano Bebe bottles, the ones that are kind of shaped like a boob. They helped us out tremendously. I kind of started off with Luisito using a bottle at around 3 weeks. I would pump into the bottle, and I found that that's how he was really able to take to a bottle really well. He never had any problems whatsoever of taking a bottle. He is really great. Like, obviously he loves to eat. If you've seen my kid, he's super chunky and has rolls and is super cute. So we didn't have a problem with that. But I don't know if it was these bottles that helped or if it was just the fact that we started him on bottles pretty quickly. But I find that he's never had a problem taking a bottle. So I felt like these bottles were our favorites in the beginning. And now I will say they are not particularly our favorites, but for the beginning stage, I highly recommend these bottles. They were definitely a great bottle because the flow was something that wasn't going to choke him out, and it just worked really great for him. So going along with that is our Bibs USA Pacifiers. I'm trying not to say it in Spanish. Pacifiers. So I do highly recommend those a lot. I think they are, again, aesthetically pleasing, beautiful, cute. They go with different outfits. You can coordinate them, color coordinate them, whatever. I like that they are natural rubber, super easy to sterilize and clean, and he just loves them so much. He's using it right now, actually, but I just find that they are the best looking pacifiers out on the market, personally. And he loved them. I know of a lot of kids that actually really take to them really well. So if you are thinking about using a pacifier, we wanted to use one because we didn't want him to be a thumb sucker just because of germs and stuff, you know, especially when he starts crawling. It's harder to take away a hand versus to wean off of a passy, which I am not looking forward to. But you just gotta weigh your options. The next thing I want to mention is something, if you follow me on Instagram, I was constantly posting him in, and it is my tuck and bundle wrap. I actually really loved it. They actually reached out to me once to try to work with them, but we didn't for some reason end up working together. But I did want to mention that to you guys because I would constantly post about them, and they were super grateful. and happy that I was happy with the product, and I would have totally loved to work with him. But at this point, this boy is 21 pounds and I just don't think it was like a good fit anymore. But at the time, I used it up until 4.5, 5 months. And then I was like, okay, I cannot use this thing anymore because he is so heavy in it. But I highly recommend if you want to get stuff done and your baby likes to be held and like just kind of like, they call it the 4th trimester, where it's like 0 to 3 months post-birth is like when they're technically could have still been in your like in your womb, but no woman could actually carry a baby for 4 trimesters. So that's what they call it, the 4th trimester. So I find that that was super, super helpful for me, and he absolutely loved it. It was the only way I could get stuff done if I really needed to like get a few things picked up around the house. Highly recommend, especially if you have more kids. Okay, so the next item I'm not going to go too much into detail about. It is our Snoo. We had a great experience with it, and I think I'm going to post the video prior to this. If you want to hear everything and all my thoughts about it, just go ahead and check out that video. I will link it down below for you guys as well. So I'm not going to get into too much detail about that because I did a whole separate video on that. The next item is our Mamaroo. This was gifted to us from our baby shower from one of our friends, and it was such a sweet gift and super, super useful and amazing. I know not every kid likes the Mamaroo. Actually, my brother told me not to put it on my registry because none of his kids liked it until his 4th kid. So, and he said that it was a game changer for them for the 4th kid. And the 4th kid really, really, really took to it well. So he would say he recommends it now. So I just feel like it depends on your kid. Again, because we want to have more, I felt like it was a great idea for us to put on our registry. So it was really, really nice gift to receive. And he really liked it a lot. Okay, my next item might be something that is kind of an extra item you may not need, but I find we needed, was a diaper pail. And we have the Arm & Hammer diaper pail. I liked that one because it was affordable with refills. It was white and it looked clean for his room. Didn't take up too much space, and it really, really works with keeping the smell in and deodorizing that, so that way you don't like get that poopy smell in the room or in your house. It just kind of stays in there. And now that they're older, it is like a big thing because their poops really, really stink now. My last and final item is baby cologne, and this is something I did not know anything about. My mother-in-law actually told us about it, and it is a real game changer. I know it says cologne, so it kind of might seem like it's not for girls as well, but it definitely is. It doesn't have like a masculine scent or anything. It just has like, you know when you hold a baby, like a new baby, and they have that baby smell? This is what baby cologne is. Like, it's from Johnson & Johnson, and it makes your baby smell so, so good. People would compliment us all the time when we would put it on Luisito, just because the first few weeks that they come home, you really can't give them a bath, so you're trying your best to kind of like wipe them down and keep them fresh and smelling good. But, you know, they poop a lot in that beginning stage, so you kind of feel like they kind of lose a little bit of that newborn scent. So I find that we would just put a little bit on our hands and just kind of put it in the spots that people would, you know, usually carry him or smell him, underneath the ears, on the neck, and a little bit on the cheeks. And it would kind of tame some of his baby hairs if they were getting a little crazy, so we could brush it down. So I highly recommend that, and you won't be disappointed. Everybody that we give one to absolutely loves it because it's just such a fresh smell for babies, and it's safe to use on them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!